Well, we are officially through round one of the most boring, overrated sports event in all of sports. Ladies and gentlemen, the NFL draft is now officially through round one, I should say. And I'm here to give you some takes, some thoughts about this incredible event that lasted over 3 hours last night for whatever fucking reason. This reason, probably. Shout out to Goodell. Coming into this draft, frankly, I still don't really give a shit who goes where. I know who is a baller and who is not. My football knowledge is just so superior to yours that I just don't really care what you guys have to say. The top three, pretty simple. I figured Travis was going to be going in that top 5, top 3 range. But Jacksonville actually traded up for number 5 to get Travis Hunter. Clearly they like something in him. I mean, what's there not to like? This dude is a fucking freak athlete. Has 6 or 7 engines in his trunk. So, yeah, I mean, the Jags didn't want to risk it. They traded up from 5 to 2 to get him. They didn't think he was going to fall to him. I respect it. Honestly, I think they gave up a little too much to get Travis. I'm going to be honest. Like, that haul that they gave up was pretty substantial, considering that I don't think the Jags are going to be very good next year. Giving your first rounder to a team that's also not going to be very good next year. Kind of a freebie, kind of a no-brainer for the Browns. But hey, if the Jags think they got their guy, congratulations. One thing I do want to say about this draft that makes it an extremely uncomfortable watch is the fact that we have to trauma dump for every single player. I need to know what their tragic backstory is, how they've recovered from it, and such and such. What's his name? The Steelers took Derek Harmon, 21 overall. The first fucking word you hear out of the analyst's mouth is, this man's mother is in critical condition. She has a very serious illness right now. It's like, bro, just say congratulations. Unfortunately, I believe Derek Harmon's mom did pass away this morning, and I do want to say OG is with you. Even if you are a Steeler, that is something very tragic, and I'm sorry. But this shit really vexed me, bro. Will Campbell gets selected 4th overall to the New England Patriots, and I'm supposed to hear about his 17-year-old brother being burned alive, bro. Like, what are we doing, man? I'm not a person who I think lacks sympathy. That's just my word. But it is so uncomfortable having to hear about every fucking tragic thing that ever happened to all these people. I mean, god damn, it's too much to keep up with. 32 tragic backstories last night. Unfucking real. But yeah, I think most of these teams made solid picks out the gate. Yeah, what really is there to say as someone who really doesn't give a shit? My team, well, I really don't know if I want to call them my team. The Ravens took Malachi Starks from Georgia, a safety. I'm sure I'll be reacting to his DUI body cam arrest recording within the next couple of months. So shout out to the Ravens. Honestly, bro, this team does not give a fuck about me, so why should I even care? Yeah, we're just going to move on. I'm just going to get into the big stories because who really gives a shit about all these players? So the big story of round one, at least, is the Giants trading back into the first round after taking Abdul Carter. Phenomenal pick, by the way. I mean, that's a no-brainer. You had to take Abdul. But the Giants trade back into the first round to take Jackson Dart from Ole Miss. And I don't think I've ever seen a fan base more divided on a choice to draft a quarterback, or drafting the wrong quarterback, I should say, because a lot of Giants fans wanted Shedeur Sanders. Shedeur. Quite honestly, why are you guys stressing? Both these dudes are fucking mid, and I don't think they'll have very long NFL careers. Shedeur, maybe. Jackson Dart is, the most... I shouldn't say the most, but behind Cam Ward, he's probably the most, pro potential guy. So I understand the pick. But frankly, like, look me in the fucking eyes and tell me you don't see the Giants taking another quarterback in the first round in the next 6 years. Okay. So, basically, you guys are just whining and moaning or cheering for absolutely fucking nothing because the Giants will not get any better from this pick. Jackson Dart will probably be selling used cars in the next 10 years. And then we'll move on and forget about it. So, it's really not that big of a deal. If you're stressing over it, I'm sorry to tell you, just get over it, man. It's really not that deep. And then we move on to Shedeur, the man himself. A lot of people on Twitter were furious that Shedeur was not selected in the first round. And quite frankly, I get it. Like, I see that you really like Shedeur as a prospect and think that some teams need to take a chance on him. But let's just call it what it is, right? He's fucking mid. Like, same with Jackson Dart. Like, neither of those dudes should have gone in the first round. Pretty big reach by the Giants. And what other team drafting late in the fucking first do you really think is going to want Shedeur, bro? Who? Like, the Steelers were his only chance. Most teams, like, kind of are set on their quarterbacks for the next at least season or two, aside from the Steelers. So, I don't know, like, who did they think was going to go out and trade back in the first and take Shedeur? They're obviously just waiting for their turn to get him. Like, it's really not as big of a deal as people are making it out to be. I saw someone call that shit blatant racism. Bro, do you want to go look at the number one fucking pick of this draft? You can't just throw out the racism card for this. Obviously, there's something to it. I've seen reports that, you know, his interview was bad and blah 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 blah. Like, that shit obviously does matter, but let's just face the facts. Shedeur is not fucking great, is he? As an NFL prospect, he's good, but he's not great. Like, there's nothing that really sticks out about Shedeur when you're trying to assess his fucking quarterback play. Jesus. He's not very athletic. He doesn't have a great arm. Like, it is what it is, bro. That's a second round grade if I've ever seen one. Doesn't really excel at anything. I mean, he's a pretty accurate quarterback. I'll give him that. But he takes too many sacks, and he's not a great leader, and throws his teammates under the bus. Yeah, I would say the fucking cons outweigh the pros with Shedeur. That's just what it is. So, yeah, I really was not surprised to see that he wasn't picked in the first round. But I guess some people want to write their own fucking reality and say that Shedeur is an elite prospect and that these teams will live to see the day that they regret passing on Shedeur Sanders. I don't think we'll see it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, because I think it's going to be pretty 50-50 between you guys. But once again, I don't think Shedeur is like ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think he's fucking terrible in that he will throw like 7 picks if he played an NFL game right now. No, not at all. I'm just saying I don't think he is that first round graded player. Neither was Jackson Dart. But the Giants are going to be the Giants at the end of the day. Let me know what you guys think for round 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I know I won't be watching. I will be watching hoops, which is actually fun to watch and does not fucking feel like a chore at all. Anyways, bro, take care, and I'll see you guys in the next one. God damn, just